Think you know the desert? Think again. Beyond the endless dunes of the Sahel lies a tapestry of ancient whispers and untold lore, traditions so profound they challenge our perception of history itself. Are you ready to venture into the heart of a region brimming with secrets that time forgot and discover the true echoes of the Sahel? I am Amara, and I'm 26 years old. I live in Abuja, the heart of Nigeria, where glass towers pierce the sky and the night hums with car horns, Afrobeats and city lights that never dim. But behind all this glamour and modern bustle, the past is never far. If you know where to listen, you'll hear it, hidden in whispers, in dusty winds, and in echoes that never quite fade. What I'm about to tell you happened 2 years ago. It began like a story you'd dismiss as superstition, the kind elders tell children under the mango tree. Yet, I lived it. I touched it. And even now, when I close my eyes, I still hear the echoes. It was a hot evening in the city. I had just left my office at a tech startup in Wooz 2. My Zara blazer clung to me, and I wanted nothing more than a cold drink. I stopped by my favorite lounge, Oasis, where my friends often gathered. That night, though, it wasn't the cocktails or the music that drew my attention. It was a man sitting alone by the window. He wore a flowing white caftan, but his sandals were worn thin, and there was something about his face, ageless, almost. The way he sat, watching the city rush, past him made me curious. Our eyes met once, just once, and in that single glance I felt something, like the desert sun itself had scorched through me. Later, when I walked outside, I found him again, standing by the road, no phone, no car. He asked me softly, in a voice heavy with dust and history, "Sister, do you know the way to the desert?" I laughed nervously. Abuja is surrounded by rocky hills and red earth, not endless sands. You mean Maiduguri? Sahel? I asked. He shook his head slowly. No. The desert comes to those who listen. Then he smiled, and for the briefest moment, I swear I heard drums, deep, echoing, like they were buried beneath the streets. That night, I couldn't sleep. I tossed in my duvet, replaying his words. And then the dreams came. I dreamt of the Sahel, vast golden sands stretching farther than the eye could see. Tuaregs rode camels, their indigo veils glowing under the moonlight. But behind them, shadows, stretched unnaturally long, whispering my name. Amara. Amara. The dream ended with me standing at the edge of a dry well. From deep within, I heard voices chanting, thousands of them, layered, pleading, commanding. When I woke, my apartment felt heavy, as if the dream had followed me back. The next day at work, nothing felt normal. During lunch with my colleague, Chioma, I heard the same drums again, faint, beneath the honk of taxis and chatter of vendors. "Amara, are you okay?" Chioma asked, touching my arm. But I couldn't answer. Because across the street, in broad daylight, I saw the stranger again. Same white caftan, same sandals, only this time, no one else seemed to notice him. I tried to brush it off. Stress, maybe. Too much screen time. But that night, he appeared again, this time in front of my apartment gate. I almost screamed, but he raised his hand gently. "Daughter, the desert calls. The city sits on bones you cannot see. Listen to their echoes, and you will understand." Then, without moving, he seemed to dissolve into the Harmattan wind. I couldn't take it anymore. I needed answers. So I called my grandmother in Enugu, who still kept the old ways. She listened silently as I told her everything, the dreams, the man, the drums. After a long pause, she said, "Amara, Abuja is not as young as it looks. Before the glass towers, before the highways, it was land crossed by traders, slaves, warriors. Their spirits do not forget. The Sahel remembers. Perhaps they have chosen you to hear them. Her words didn't comfort me. They terrified me. But deep down, I knew she was right. Over the next weeks, the visions grew stronger. I would be walking past Jabi Lake and suddenly see desert caravans shimmering on the water. In the markets of Garki, I'd hear children laughing in ancient dialects I didn't know, yet somehow understood. One night the stranger appeared again, this time in my living room. My TV flickered off, my phone died, and he stood there, his eyes glowing faint gold. "Amara," he said, "you carry two worlds inside you, the city and the desert. One forgets, the other remembers. Will you bear their echoes?" I was trembling. Why me? His voice thundered like distant sandstorms. "Because you still listen. Most have forgotten." And then, before my eyes, the walls of my apartment melted away, and I was standing in the Sahel again. The sky was ablaze with stars, and the sands whispered with every lost story. Slaves, kings, healers, mothers. They were all there, waiting, echoing. When I came back to myself, the man was gone. But the sound of the desert never left me. It has been 2 years now. I still live in Abuja, still wear my Zara blazers, still go for brunch with my girls on Sundays. But sometimes, in the middle of traffic on Airport Road, I hear the faint sound of a drum. And when I close my eyes, I see the desert, vast, golden, eternal. I have stopped questioning why. Instead, I've embraced it. Because maybe that's what it means to be African in this modern world. To carry both the glass towers and the ancient sands within us. My name is Amara, and I will always hear the echoes from the Sahel. But what other secrets hide in Africa's cities? Subscribe and discover the next untold story.